Recently, I taught someone how to use Notebook LM. It's an AI tool. So he's a lecturer. He used it in his university. He was able to make such a fantastic use of it, and then he distributed to his students. What was the outcome of it all? He made their life easier. These students stopped coming to the class. Can you imagine this situation?
Welcome to the Change My Way of Life podcast. Shri Krsna Guruji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Guruji, how do you suppose people get over their own dissatisfaction in that they were this a great person in their job, and now they're going back to a more humble life, perhaps in the village? How do they keep from conveying their own dissatisfaction to their children?
See, when a person gets dissatisfied in life, I am there. People revert back to people like us. I am a spiritual teacher, you know that. In the last many years, I have personally trained a lot of people in spirituality. It makes you happy, peaceful, quiet. You learn to live in silence. You don't need to argue. It's not about self realization or reaching the ultimate goal of liberation. No, no. Can I lead my life in a much better manner? Which means, can I adapt to the situation? Can I become a better human being? And that is the reason why we started this Change My Way of Life, isn't it? This, whatever we are teaching in Change My Way of Life, is nothing but how to cope up with your life. Use the ancient techniques today. We not only teach you methods which the past masters have taught, but something which even the modern education is going to teach you. It's a healthy mix, a homogenistic kind of a mix of teachings which will be given to you so that you can use it in your modern day-to-day life. You can become a much happier and a rounder human being. This Change My Way of Life literally helps everybody from children to the old people. We definitely have different categories of people which we can train. There are kids, there are teenagers and beyond. That is called a young adult. And then there is somebody who is working. And then there is somebody who is retired. So we have all these. Plus there are women. So there are many categories in which we can actually train you in these day-to-day affairs of yours. And this is done online. You don't have to go for any classes to some location. I think that will help them a lot if they were to join one of our courses.
Yes, Guruji. How would you bring children along so that they will use the tools that are available, including AI, but still retain their own intelligence?
Recently, I taught someone how to use Notebook LM. It's an AI tool from Google. So he's a lecturer. He used it in his university. He was able to make such a fantastic use of it that he created notes and then he distributed to his students. What was the outcome of it all? He made their life easier. These students stopped coming to the class. Can you imagine this situation? It is the same situation for younger children. Even the teenagers or even preteens, or for that matter, the younger ones, if you are going to give them the AI, they are going to misuse it. They are going to use it for a purpose which is not going to give them anything worthwhile. It's going to do the job for them. Please understand this. Writing notes to whatever that the teacher wants to teach, they will have everything at their fingertips. Why would anybody want to study? So when I have to break this egg, to make an omelette, I first have to ensure that, just the way I said earlier, please do not allow your children to use the social media for a longer time. We need to put restrictions on the AI usage. See, you cannot misuse that facility. It should be assisting you, not making you a redundant person. So as far as assisting you is concerned, yes, you can use AI, but only for the purpose so that you can become better in whatever that you are doing, the task that you are doing. But don't say that the AI should do all the tasks. You can take a little bit of inspiration from AI. So this is something which we need to inculcate in everybody who uses AI. Don't use AI so that it becomes your servant. No, use AI for an assistant's job where they can help you in running your life properly, but you do the fine walking yourself. You have to walk towards your destination. Don't tell the AI to do it for you. And when we look at the children, what we will have to do is we will have to do a lot of practice. practical knowledge transmission to them. Let us say, for example, if I just take an example of how do you understand one car from another, the AI can tell you. But is it practical? No, you have to physically go and see the car, isn't it? In a similar manner, if I use AI for solving my mathematical problems, do you think that is going to help me in any way? No. But can I use the same maths in my day to day life? Do you understand? I translate this AI answer for my day to day life, which means practical application, understanding the problem, creating the solution, but ensuring that I am using it in the proper context. That is a very important thing. I can say, by looking at the AI, can you tell me where is the cheapest refrigerator available? Yes, the AI can tell you. And you have to say a lot of stuff. Like maybe I wanted this kind of a cooling or that kind of something like that. But have you seen physically that object? No. Do you know what goes into it? No. So isn't it important that you go to that place and have a touch and feel for the product? So this touch and feel and the practical aspect of it is what we will have to give to the children. And that is the only way in which whatever knowledge that they have can be used in the material world and they don't have to get conned. Got it? Because not everybody is good who is going to be using AI. Some of them are really going to be con men. You know, AI has been used for a lot of wrong purposes nowadays also. So why not? That is why practical knowledge is very important. Hands-on experience is very important. Going to the market and getting a feel of the product and everything, this is a very important thing. And that is what is needed today. That is what we are going to offer.
Yes, it seems that there's going to be a group of people who are going to use AI, are going to have all these agents. Their lives are going to be structured around abundance. Their agents are going to be procuring things for them. And then there's going to be the rest of us who will be going back to villages and working there. How does that work with such a disparaging difference there between lifestyles?
Well, let us look at a person who is an urbanized person, a person who stays in an urban locales. He's working with an AI company for that matter and maybe using AI for literally everything. Are there things in his house that AI can't do? A simple job of plumbing, AI is not able to do that. Please understand this. If he has to go and do something which needs his physical presence, he has to go over there and get it done, right? Can you tell that, okay, I have, a hoover is going to do the job for me? You think an automated robot is going to do everything for me? No, I need somebody to do physically also. So that physical aspect also comes into the picture. So let us not say that this person who is an urbanized human being is going to depend only on robots and AI and all those things. No, 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 no. He will have to do a lot of his tasks also on his own. Please remember this. He is a basic human being with basic instincts. Let us not forget the nature of humankind. Human beings are having basic instincts. They really want to make use of the senses and the mind of theirs. If I make my mind redundant, can that happen? Can you stop anybody thinking? No. So look at it from this perspective. I cannot have a robotized kind of a human being anymore because human beings have mind. They have senses. They have sense organs. They have organs of action. They have to use them. Otherwise, they are going to become like a stone. So please remember that whatever may be the situation, we are still dealing with human beings. And you may be earning whatever you wish to. At the end of the day, you are still going to die in the same way. You are still going to suffer in the same manner. Your brains are going, going to get hacked by your mind quite a lot. This is bound to happen. And let us not say that it is not going to, because come whatever may, human beings are born and bred with their mind the moment they are born. You see, the mind came in existence the day they were born. And they will be there using that mind of theirs, whether it is for the right purpose or the wrong purpose, till they die. So let us say that at the end of the day, still we are dealing with human nature and it is not going to change.
Yes, Guruji. When it comes to our children again, what would be a bottoms up approach to help children going out into the future?
See, what we are thinking of today is, can I get the child to touch and feel literally all the objects around him? So, when we were very young, we had picnics. We were going to some projects somewhere. We were going for excursions. Now, can the children be introduced to this kind of a work? They can take a trip to the mall, understand the products, individual products. See, today we say that everything is available online. If the malls shut down, if the stores shut down, if everything around me shuts down, then I have a problem. But there is a mall owner, there is a store owner, there are all these people who are doing small supplies. Do you think they will allow that to happen? No. So naturally, there is a touch and feel. So these kids need to be first exposed to this world. So you can't have them sitting behind a computer or their cell phone the whole day. See, if I want to have a footballer in my family, he has to go and play football in the field, right? He has to know what kind of football to buy. In a similar manner, if I want to prepare some kind of a food, I should know what I am buying. See, today there are lots of these apps on which you can buy tomatoes or potatoes, but I am not sure about the quality. They may even guarantee me that this is the quality and this is what it is going to be. But for me, the touch and feel is very important because I love to eat. I love to eat. So I want to have the best of the worlds. I am not going to compromise by buying stuff from outside. See, today we were dependent on the restaurants and the hotel industry. But are we not very particular about the kind of food that we want or the type of things that we require? Correct? Look at all the industries which have gone out of this world. Let us say, for example, a t-shirt or a jeans pant or something like that. Do you think I need to try it or no? I need to see, I need to feel, I need to touch the product. So the children should be exposed from there. So going out, touching and feeling the products, showing them what they are, understanding them in a proper manner, knowing what are the pluses and the minuses with every individual product and things is very important. I just cannot say that, oh, I am giving my car for service. Think like that. I want to know if the person has changed the oil, he has changed the filter, he has changed the battery or whatever it is. Is that correctly done or not? I want to know all these things. And this is the reason why the touch and feel is important. And what we are doing in our way of life program is we want the children to understand this in a practical manner. And they should be able to use their critical thinking. When I say critical thinking, let us look at it from this perspective. Today, there are 100 brands available. People don't think before they buy. They think that, okay, this is a great brand, I should buy. But it may have the highest content of sugar in it. Have I seen it? No. I need to know about it. This is what I should not be buying. I should make a very good decision over there. And this decision making capability can be taught to children. They should be able to understand environmental studies. They should know where we are having the problem connected to carbon. What is carbon credit? What happens? All these things, don't you think they should know? So all these things have to be taught to the children. The schools and the parents may not be attuned to it. Please understand. And that is why you need an agency like ours, who is an outsider, who understands what the children can be taught, and we will be giving them in that manner so that they understand it better. This is where we feel that we can contribute towards the critical development of the child's mind, the brain.
Yes. Well, Guruji, it's a very big task. There's a lot of children. So how can a program such as this have an impact on so many people that are in need?
Well, this entire episode that we have shot today is dealing with AI. Okay. Do you know AI is a very important tool for us as well? See, today, if I need to do tutoring, AI is the best tool for it. If I need to create a course, AI is the best tool for me. AI can give me an understanding at a 25,000 feet level of what is the need of the market and what is it that I can take it to the children. Do you get it? Think like this. Today, we make content, but the content is mine. I am not looking at anything and I am not reading from a script written down over here. Please understand this. I don't use AI for scripting or anything like that. For important points, I will definitely look at it, but not for my nitty gritty and a day to day affair. So, if these courses have to be brought to the people, if I have to use social media, if I have to use content creation, if I have to use these different fields, see, today there are lots of these platforms available. So, we are also using platforms over here naturally so that we can bring whatever that we have today to the public. So you can see, if you wish to join the course, we are going to take you to our website, which is on Graphy platform. So there you can go and click and you can join our course. This is exactly how things are done. And you think that AI cannot be used over there? You will find that every website today, every person in the world is using AI. But in our case, we are using it so that it betters your life, but we are going to provide you with practical knowledge and tips. We are going to ensure that your children do not become absolutely dunce. We have to ensure that they don't become lazy or stupid. We have incorporated Gurukul training. Gurukul training basically is where there is a guru, he trains the children. The entire concept of Gurukul is like that. It's a hands-on approach. There are so many subjects you can't even imagine. So all these needs to be given, and that is how we are going to provide it to everybody. So we definitely use AI also, and we ensure that AI helps us in creating these very beautiful things for everybody to understand.
Yes, Guruji. Guruji, in such a program that is online, how do children get a practical experience of feeling the potato or the tomato or smelling it? How will that work with an online class?
It's a very simple task. What we are doing is we are using day to day objects and things. I am not going to show them an object which is available only in South America. No. If I am in India, if I have an orange, you know, and if I have a mandarin, they should be able to distinguish between the two. I can definitely show them an orange, which is what we call as Nagpur Santra, and I can show them a Chinese mandarin as well. The tastes are different, the object is different. The child gets to see the object on the screen. He is buying it also at home. You will find that their household also purchases those items. Here, I am going to teach them things which are going to be so simple. Second, if you can see the lights around me, they are created by LED. So, can I hold an LED bulb in my hand? Right? And can I show them the old Edison type of bulb? So why have we shifted from this bulb to this bulb? Can I give them a practical answer? So you will understand that when I am showing them this, and they can also access these products at home and wherever they are, every day, day to day things we are going to use. Say, for example, if I am buying 1 kilogram of potatoes, is it coming in a package? Does it say 1 kilogram? So if it is 1 kilogram, what is the meaning of the word kilogram? It's a simple answer. And we are going to use this very simple methods of teaching. Please understand, you can go and complicate the whole life also. But the simpler teachings are the ones which most of the people, when they grow up, don't have any knowledge. It's called common sense. So our platform is going to teach them common sense also. We are going to create people, those who have critical thinking at the base of everything. So these kids will learn a lot from our course. So we want to reach out to as many people as possible through this. And for that reason, we are saying right now you can write to us in comment section over here, and then we will get back to you in that. So that way we can definitely progress forward.
Yes, Guruji. It seems that in the children's class, the parents will have some participation. Is that true?
The parents will have a lot of participation. See, because we are going to give homework also. That homework is not that complicated. So let us say if I am going to discuss about weights and measures in my next class, what are the objects that they have at home? Can you get those objects and keep them in front of yourself? That is a homework. Are you getting it? It is called the metrological department. Metrology means the study of weights and measures. Now, who has told you what is metrology? See, it's a simple word, metrology. People will think I'm talking about meteors. Meteors are different. Metro is different. Metro is all about weights and measures. So you will find that parents themselves don't know about this thing. They will see in every packaging, it is written over there. Metrological department's requirements. Why is it written? Almost all parents have missed it. So don't you think that this class, which may be meant for the children, is actually a class for the adults as well? So naturally, they should join more than the children, I feel.
Well, Guruji, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you.
If you have enjoyed this presentation and would like to be informed of new presentations, remember to like, share, and subscribe or follow. Thank you.